Live from our studios in Las Colinas, the one business show that's been compared to the mullet.
Business up front, party in the back.
From Wall Street to your street, the issues, the people. It's time now for DFW Business Today with Brian Glenn.
Welcome back to the show, 8:18. Let's talk about dry cleaning. The company's called Threads Dry Cleaning. Robert Bell and William Canizales in the studio, the two creators, I guess your CEO, Chief Operating Officer, head pant creaser, head shirt sleever. You're the stain remover. You're everything. But that's your business.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. How'd you guys get started?
We got started, like I said, to deliver a better service of cleaning and make it more convenient for individuals to get their clothes cleaned by mobile, as well as professionally treating the fabrics.
Yeah, I think most, and there has been a theme, or not a theme, but there's a trend in clothing designers, and we can even ask Ruby on this as well. You can go get wrinkle-free shirts. And that's what Hanes, wrinkle-free shirts. They want to be able to, you can wear them, throw them in the dryer, tumble them, but there's nothing that's fine and that's great. But there's nothing like having your shirt pressed and actually looking with all the right lines and folds and all that good stuff. So so that hasn't really changed your business that much.
No, everyone loves to press the wrinkle-frees. They say they're wrinkle-free. But to the extent of how much is wrinkle-free for you.
Yeah, how much is acceptable to you to walk around like you just slept in it?
Yes.
Essentially. Very different backgrounds from dry cleaning with both of you guys. Technology, auto finance. How did you guys meet personally?
Robert knows everybody. He's very sociable. We kind of met through friends, and it was something that necessarily wasn't initially something we were looking into getting to business together. And, after about a month of, being in a specific situation that worked out for both of us, we got into it. He was new to it. I was new to it. And I think we both figured out that we were both pretty eager to take this on and study it. I did not think, if you would have asked me a month before then, would you be studying dry cleaning, I would have said there's no way on earth, and that's a crazy question.
Yeah, it's not something that you typically get into. It's not, hey, I'm going to go be a dry cleaners. But you've been in operation for how long?
For over 4 years. We're going on our 5th year right now, and it actually became a passion, not just something of interest. It's a true passion to actually learn about every garment, the different types of things that your customers experience and go through.
Now, I know this industry has changed so much. Back in the day, perchloroethylene, which is commonly referred to as PERC, was pretty much the main solvent. You had a petroleum-based. You went to the water, kind of the H2O type, environmentally clean. Yours is environmentally clean as well.
Yes. We were the first one in Texas to have it. It's K-Tex. It's a European solvent. It smells like oranges. It cleans extremely well. It actually cleans, I would say, almost like water. It's close to water as you can in a dry solvent, and it's done amazing work for us so far. It stood out, and that's what we're all about. We're all about trying new, not just new, but highest quality solvents, even on the wet side. But we're constantly upgrading, constantly trying to do better on that.
How often should you dry clean your clothes? Like in a men's suit, technically. How often should I bring
suit,
that in?
you probably have about a good 4 to 5 wears out of it before you should dry clean it. It's wool, so it has to be dry cleaned. You can't wash it at home, but about a good 4 to 5 wears.
Should I tell them about my jeans, Brian?
Yeah, Michael does not wash his jeans.
That's gross.
It is kind of gross.
That's not.
I don't care what I don't care what the guy from Levi says.
Or Pinterest. Yeah.
Okay. No. I spot treat them and I wash them about once a week.
Let me just ask you
once a week.
You have a washing machine, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I got a good one.
Throw those damn things in a washing machine. What are you trying to do? Save water or something?
No, save the jeans. They last longer. You wash them less.
No, he's right.
It's okay. You're wearing the same pair every day for 5 days, are you?
Yeah, I'm wearing the same pair for 5 days. Yeah, sorry.
No, I would agree. I don't see a point on
those
that.
Would be dry cleaned. I know what he's talking about. More of the millennials. I'm a millennial.
Look, if I'm spending, here's the deal. If I'm spending, because I was in Nordstrom's the other day, picked up a pair of jeans, $385. If I'm spending $385, yeah, I'm probably not washing them after every wear, and I'm probably going to dry clean them. Mm-hmm. If I'm spending $19.99 for Tough Skins over at Sears, yeah, there you go. I'm throwing those bad boys in the washer. I've got nothing to lose on that. Yeah. But good point. I know the guys from Levi's say don't wash your jeans, but it's just nasty.
Yeah, that's gross.
It's just gross.
Yeah.
Most common stain removed is
food. Any kind of food item. Wine is a big one. There's a ton of wine drinkers in Mansfield. And so alcohol is big. But yeah, it's a constant thing.
So if let's say you're at a cocktail party and you spill some red wine on your shirt or blouse, you should do what?
Nothing. Bring it to a dry cleaner. Anything you put on it will cause it to not be removable. Yeah.
Anything that's absolutely not removable.
Black ink is very difficult. I wouldn't say it's not removable, but you do want to bring it to us. If you do anything to it yourself, it will cause it to spread.
So like a pencil eraser?
Pencil eraser. Yeah, don't do that.
don't use that on it. That's what Pinterest told me.
Stay off Pinterest, right?
Pinterest knows a lot, but no, don't do that.
That's pretty funny. Yeah. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Robert Bell and William Canizales joining me in the studio. Threads Dry Cleaning is a company based in Mansfield, but you service all of North Texas, and you've got this pickup and delivery system, which I am a big fan of because you've incorporated a mobile app. Let's talk about that.
Well, we're launching it this year. We actually just started yesterday. We picked up an office in the Lincoln Center, and we're actually going to pick up today. But it's the mobile app is nobody else has one here like ours. What it does is it allows you to go ahead and in Uber-like fashion go ahead and request a pickup. It gives you a time, date. You can see more or less where we're coming. And you can text a driver on the way. And all you do is you put out one of our bags. It has your name, your info. Everything is barcoded. So there's no way that we lose it. And you just set it out. You go do your thing, and we pick it up, and we drop it off.
Automatic billing?
Automatic billing is like William said there. It's a mobile app. You set up your profile. You put a request in. We'll notify you that we're picking it up. Once we pick it up, you get another notification that we got it. Once we're done with it, we notify you again that we're done and we're coming to your home for delivery, and we automatically charge on your profile.
Done. Boom.
Yep.
He drops the sack of clothes.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. Most convenient thing.
It is the most convenient thing. And you also have, I think, a wash and fold service as well, some laundry services.
Absolutely. Like we mentioned earlier with stains, every stain is treated differently. Like the black ink stain, some examples there. Not every stain is a water treatable stain. Mm-hmm. So that's why we have dry cleaning. And so we have wash and fold as well. We actually spot treat certain items in your wash and fold. You ever get that white shirt that you like a lot and it has that stain, but you keep wearing it because it's that normal stain? We actually take the time to treat those individually, even when we do the wash and fold.
Wow. So, and that's a service typically reserved for dry cleaning, but you've carried it over to laundry.
Absolutely.
Yes, you need to start bringing stuff over there. As we saw at the fashions earlier, and obviously we know that Ruby's fashions are dry cleanable, but what percentage of clothes come in that you just have to hand wash? And will you hand wash them, but they can't be dry cleaned?
Yes, there's a ton. And actually, during the break, we were talking about her quality, which is awesome, and any dry cleaner would be proud to have her level of quality in their shop, because we get a lot of women's clothes. It's all delicates. It's a majority of it has to be hand washed, and we've had tons that are brand new with the tag still on them, with the beads falling off, they're dangling off as you're bringing them in, and that just speaks to the quality of the people who take time to do those things. And there's a ton like that. I mean, we have to do extra work to it to brand new clothes. So it does. It's a big factor.
There you go. Best website for you guys to get a hold of you, get more information on your services, and for the app info.
ThreadsCleaners.com.
That's it. Simple as that. Good guys, a good business, and we all need it. We all do it. So go to them. So for the record, how often should you wash your jeans? Just wash. Good old hot water and soap.
Hot water and soap, depending on the dye. It just depends on what you
see, Michael.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have to.
Yeah, if it's just.
And you know what? If your wear is just to work,
and
you're not, on a Saturday afternoon doing some yard work, and you probably are okay, you go in a couple wears.
You can go a couple wears. I mean, it just depends. I'm a man. Women are different.
Yeah.
I'm a guy. I know what's going on there.
Yeah, there you
I'd
go.
rather wash them.
Yeah. Go check it out, threadsdrycleaning.com. Hey, coming up after the break, let's talk about some fashion. Silk Threads is the company. We'll talk about the inspirations behind these beautiful styles. It's 8:28. Stick around. We'll be right back. I'm going to bring in my first topic of the hour, something that's a little familiar with myself, and we all do it. Most of Americans do it. Millions of Americans do this every single day. You go to the dry cleaners and you pick up your clothes and you drop them off because, quite honestly, you don't have a double buck machine sitting in your living room where you can do your clothes, your white collared shirts. I want to bring in a couple guests here. We got Robert Bell and William Canizales of Threads Dry Cleaning. Good morning, my friends.
Good morning.
All right, dry cleaning. It's not your glamorous position. I know. If you've been in a dry cleaners on any summer day, it's hot. It's not a great place to hang out. But you know what? I used to say it's money. It smells like money. The sounds of those machines smell like money. How did you guys get started?
Well, my story's a little crazy. If you had asked me a couple of years ago if I would have been in dry cleaning, I wouldn't even have had a response for you. But actually, Robert and I, the managing partner of Threads, got together, and he told me about it, kind of sold me on it, and that's a short story on how I got in it. But I think his story is a lot more elaborate than mine.
Well, you were in a finance background, so you weren't even remotely in the clothing or cleaning business.
Not at all. Mine was cars.
Yeah. Did you go to a dry cleaner?
I did.
There you go.
Yeah, and I never thought I would ever work with one, but yeah, it led to one, and it's been a good ride so far.
And Robert, it's one of these industries that has really changed over the last 10 years, 15 years. As far as the solvents that use, the regulations that are put on by the government, the market has changed. What got you into the dry cleaning business?
Well, I started out traveling a lot, and I used a dry cleaner. I used to stay on the road 5 days a week. My wife used to wash clothes, and I take clothes to the dry cleaners. And I spent so much money at the dry cleaners, I said, I want to be in that business.
You're like, you look up what you spend on an annual basis, you can go, wait a minute, I need to get into this business.
Yeah.
It's a different business, is it not? What was your first impression when you got involved and you opened the doors and you started taking in clothes?
First opened the doors, realized that it is very different. Quality of approach that you do with certain garments, understanding the makeup of garments, the certain fabric qualities, types of stains that you have to remove.
Yeah. The most common type of stain that's asked to be removed is what?
It's probably an alcohol spill.
Really? A lot of wine. A lot of wine drinking.
Yeah.
Or soiled collars, sweat, especially in summertime, those white, cotton shirts, button-down shirts tend to...
Yeah, we are in the state of Texas.
Yeah, so it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been doing this?
We've been doing this for over 4 years, going on 5 years now.
After year one, did it reach your expectations?
Yes, the learning experience and the expectations and experience with customers definitely reached.
It is definitely a very personal business as people are bringing in their clothes and they trust you to not only clean them and get it back to them in one piece. How did you deal with the first time that something happened? And I know mistakes happen in dry cleaners. I know they do. And there's not a single dry cleaner out there that says they can't make a mistake. But how did you handle that problem? Because that's a true test, I think, of a company's character and professionalism.
Well, we do apply the right quality, the right approach to cleaning a garment, but mistakes do happen. And when they do happen, we take ownership of them. We help the customer understand what the issue was, if it was potentially a defect in the design of the fabric. What customers have to understand is that clothes are designed, manufactured, and not always the designer or the manufacturer of the garment understands that there are slight defects in their material.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it exists. I'll give a great example. When I was in the cleaning business years ago, and this is something I guess a few people don't know, a gentleman brought in a jacket that looked like it was made in 1850. I cleaned it, and it just fell apart because the fabric just broke apart. It could not withstand another cleaning. And, of course, I had to pay for that jacket because my counterperson didn't tag it and said that it was at risk of damaging. So I know things happen. So good for you. You guys are stand-up characters. Now, you've also incorporated technology into what you guys do with this mobile app. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so instead of you having to come to us, we come to you. You download an app onto your phone, you input your information, set up an account, and when you arrive back at home, you notice that you have a bag full of laundry that needs to go to the dry cleaners. You go to the app and you schedule a pickup with us.
Yeah, who is your target? Do you have a target customer? I mean, can you really define your customer age-wise and economic status?
Yeah, I would say our average target customer is anyone from 21 to the age of 50. They're the busy working person, the individuals that are driving 1 hour a day to work or 45 minutes being in busy Dallas traffic.
Yeah, I'd rather have you guys drive around to the dry cleaners than myself. We're talking to Robert Bell and William Canizales of Threads Dry Cleaning, based right here in North Texas. And I asked you before we came on the show, the general area that you guys service is where?
We service everything from Mansfield to North Dallas. We have customers that really require quality of service, and they like the mobile app availability, and so anywhere from Mansfield to North Dallas. What
type of solvent do you guys use right now? I know that's changed over the years. You've saw a lot of these a push on the green side of dry cleaning to go with water-based solvents, and I was never a big fan of that, believe it or not. I was a fan of the old school Perk, which I'm not even sure they use anymore, which was about $19 a gallon back in the day. It was very expensive. What do you guys use?
Well, we use something that's called KTEC. It's a hydrocarbon solvent, and it works the best in cleaning. It's green. It's safe for many garments and different types of fabric.
There you go. So it's environmentally clean.
Yes.
So it's better than all the stuff I told you earlier about the water-based. And I don't even know if that was more gimmicky than actual.
The water-based stuff.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of that out. It's called wet cleaning now. It's not gimmicky. It's actually pretty good. But there's tons of different types of solvents out there. The one that we use, and the reason we use it, it's just because it's so good at removing even water-based stains. And in dry cleaning, historically, they haven't been, even Perk, which is crazy strong, hasn't gotten rid of sweat stains and those kind of things. You had to spot it, so it takes a little bit more time. So it's doing a lot. And we were the second cleaners in Texas. Well, actually, no, the first cleaner. I want to say, we were the first cleaners in Texas to have it. Right behind us was someone in San Antonio. But yeah, we were the first ones, and we've tried to do that is, come into the game and really study dry cleaning and try to stay ahead. It costs a lot.
I was going to say, I know the startup cost for this business is relatively high, especially if you install a plant and you got a laundry facility as well. We had a 50-pound union machine. They're all made in Italy, so all that junk is super expensive to bring them in.
Yeah.
We had 2 of those bad boys. So I know that when you jump into this business, it's a commitment. Like, this is something that's a hands-on commitment. So, I know the challenges that you guys were up against.
Yeah, there was a ton of learning curve coming in. We had to literally become students of dry cleaning. Robert and I spent many nights going over different things, manuals. I didn't think I was going to have to go over a manual on how to press things or what kind of solvents they, break down to. We drove to Houston. We flew to Colorado, just to, different conventions, different people who could give us more info on this. We didn't want to be middle of the ground or the turn and burn, the people who bring it in, make 99 cents off your thing and give you whatever they can give you. We wanted to really, produce a really good high quality. And we're still, constantly, things shift in dry cleaning all the time. You get things that are from a different country that, doesn't have a label on it on how to clean it. And we found out that if you clean it sometimes in dry cleaning, it's bright red and comes out, bleach white.
Yeah.
so you just don't know. Yeah, you just don't know what you're getting yourself into all the time. But I think we've learned a lot, on the hard road. But we've learned a ton.
Yeah, and it's a very personal, customer service oriented business, and I think that's the key to you guys' success. Is you're nice guys, and you like to and you have a commitment to service, and it's all about communication. When I moved up here, I popped around to a couple of dry cleaners, just kind of fill them out a little bit. It wasn't much on price for me as it was on how relatable can they be to me when I come drop stuff off. And for me, it's all about customer service, man. It's all about engaging me, talking about how your day went. Is there anything else we can do for you? Have we done a good job so far?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, even to, I can speak on, we had an issue, and we're transparent about that. Yesterday, actually, I got contacted by someone, a customer of ours on Facebook, and you can go on there and check it out on threadspage.com, on our Threads page on Facebook. And a customer of ours just said, "Hey, you had a scent on our comforter that wouldn't come out." And I apologized. I said, there's 2 of them. And I said, bring them back. We have a new system that we can try out. We're always evolving. I said, bring it back. We'll fix it. No charge. She was surprised by it. She called me back. She was really thankful about it. It's not a problem for us. We want to make sure that every experience you have with us is top notch. We don't want to be one of those. I don't want to make $20 off of you at any point.
And never see you again.
And never see you again.
Yeah,
no, I want you to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, I've got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I just inherited a bunch of vintage clothes, and they smell vintage. Should I bring them to you to have them clean, or should I just Febreze it?
No. You don't want to Febreze it. You could have dust mites and other things that are attached to that. You can bring it to us. We'll take a look at it and make sure that the fabric is of integrity enough to be dry cleaned or clean in any other ways. Just because we're dry cleaners doesn't mean we can't clean any other way. So we have other solutions for you. So yeah, bring it by.
That's interesting.
Bring it by.
Very cool.
Very cool stuff. I have all the respect in the world for these 2 guys. Robert Bell and William Canzales of Threads Dry Cleaning. Website for you guys and social media handles?
Threadscleaners.com.
Simple as that?
Yes. And that's our website. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google+.
Google+.
And
nice.
we also are launching our LinkedIn page.
There you go. You have another amazing service we'll get to after the break that I would be a fan of. I'm not sure my wife would want to do that, but I would. Also, the company's called Silk Threads. Local owner, entrepreneurs here in the studio. She's got some clothes over there. I can't wait to try them on. I hope they fit. That and much more ahead as we go into this Wednesday edition of DFW Business Today. And as always, go to our website, 620amkexp.com. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We'll see you in a few.